It begins in the Taiwan Strait. On a quiet morning, reports flood in. China has launched a full-scale attack on Taiwan. Missiles rain down on key targets and warships surround the island. Taiwan's defenses, though formidable, struggle to hold back the overwhelming force. But this isn't just a local conflict, it's the opening move in a chain of events that could reshape the world forever. Taiwan isn't just an island, it's the beating heart of the global semiconductor industry. Over 60% of the world's advanced chips are manufactured here, with one company, TSMC, producing the majority of the semiconductors that power everything from smartphones to AI systems. As artificial intelligence continues to dominate technology and defense strategies, control over Taiwan's chip production means control over the future. The United States and its allies know this. The West has long relied on Taiwan's semiconductor supply chains to fuel their economies, militaries, and technological advancements. Losing Taiwan to China wouldn't just mean geopolitical defeat. It would mean handing over the keys to global innovation. Within hours of China's invasion, the US declares its support for Taiwan. Aircraft carriers and destroyers are mobilized to the region. Japan, Australia, and other regional allies follow suit, seeing the conflict not just as Taiwan's fight, but as a test of the world order. A failure to defend Taiwan would signal the end of Western dominance in the Pacific. But China has prepared for this. Its military, bolstered by years of modernization, unleashes hypersonic missiles targeting US bases in the region. Meanwhile, cyber attacks cripple Western communications, and satellites are taken out of orbit, plunging the battlefield into chaos. As the war escalates, global markets spiral out of control. Semiconductor production grinds to a halt, disrupting everything from supply chains to defense systems. Countries scramble to stockpile chips while AI-powered technologies, once symbols of progress, are weaponized to gain an edge. NATO is drawn in as Europe begins to feel the ripple effects of the conflict. China's allies, including Russia, seize the opportunity to push their own agendas. Skirmishes break out in Eastern Europe and the South China Sea, spreading the conflict across the globe. The fighting devastates Taiwan. Cities are reduced to rubble and millions are displaced. But the war isn't confined to the battlefield. Civilians in the United States, China, and across the world feel the impact as fuel shortages, blackouts, and economic collapse take hold. Protests erupt, demanding peace, but the powers at play have too much at stake. The semiconductor shortage plunges industries into darkness. Factories shut down, vehicles stop rolling off assembly lines, and medical devices fail. Nations reliant on AI technologies are brought to their knees, their infrastructure crumbling as chaos spreads. Amid the carnage, whispers of nuclear escalation grow louder. China, seeing its position weaken, considers deploying tactical nuclear weapons in the Pacific. The United States and its allies respond with warnings, but the threat of mutual destruction looms closer than ever. This war, sparked by a single invasion, now threatens to annihilate millions, and all for an island that produces the lifeblood of the modern world. What happens when humanity's progress becomes its greatest vulnerability? The fight for Taiwan isn't just a war over territory, it's a battle for control over the future of technology, economy, and power. This is how it all ends, not with a single missile, but with the realization that the threads connecting our world are far more fragile than we ever imagined.